40 wins, 0 losses, 37 knockouts. That was George Foreman in 1974. He was the most feared man on the planet, a human wrecking ball who didn't just beat his opponents, he destroyed them. Muhammad Ali, at 32 years old, was a 4-1 underdog. Experts called it a suicide mission. Doctors were literally worried for his life, fearing that Foreman's punches could cause permanent brain damage or worse. But 8 rounds later, the invincible giant was on the floor, and Ali was the king again. How did he do it? It wasn't with his fists. It was with his soul. This is the story of the impossible victory. To understand the miracle in Zaire, you have to understand the monster that was George Foreman. In the early 70s, Foreman was not a man. He was a nightmare. He had just demolished Joe Frazier, the only man to have beaten Ali at that point, knocking him down 6 times in 2 rounds. He did the same to Ken Norton. Foreman didn't box, he hunted. He threw punches that felt like being hit by a truck. Then there was Muhammad Ali. The world remembered the fast, dancing Ali of the 1960s. But that Ali was gone. After his 3.5-year exile, his legs were slower. He couldn't dance for 15 rounds anymore. He was 32, an age where most heavyweights are looking for the exit. The media was brutal. They said Ali was a talker who was about to be silenced forever. The fight was set for Kinshasa, Zaire, the rumble in the jungle. When both men arrived in Africa, the contrast was immediate. Foreman arrived with a German Shepherd, the same breed of dog used by the former Belgian colonial police to suppress the locals. He stayed in his hotel, brooding, hitting the heavy bag so hard he left dents in it. Ali, however, went to the streets. He walked through the mud brick villages. He hugged the children. He told the people of Zaire, "I am one of you." Soon, the entire nation was chanting, "Ali Bomaye. Ali, kill him." But as the sun began to rise on October 30th, 1974, the chanting couldn't hide the terrifying reality. Ali was about to step into a ring with a man who killed careers for breakfast. The bell for round 1 rings. Ali does something that shocks the world. Instead of dancing away, he runs straight at Foreman and lands a lead right hand. It's a punch you never throw first, because it leaves you wide open. But Ali lands it. Then, another. He is trying to gain Foreman's respect early. But by the end of the first round, Ali realizes a devastating truth. He cannot keep this up. The African heat is 100 degrees with 90% humidity. His legs are already heavy. If he tries to dance, he will collapse from exhaustion by round 4. In round 2, Ali makes a decision that his trainer, Angelo Dundee, would later call insane. Ali goes to the ropes. He leans back as far as the cables will stretch. He covers his face with his gloves and invites the strongest man in the world to hit him. This was the birth of the rope-a-dope. Foreman doesn't need a second invitation. He begins to unload. Body shots that sound like a baseball bat hitting a side of beef. Headshots that vibrate through Ali's entire skeleton. Ali is trapped. He is a prisoner on the ropes. Between the rounds, Dundee is screaming, "Get off the ropes, you're a sitting duck." But Ali whispers back, "I know what I'm doing." In the clinches, Ali leans his weight on Foreman. He whispers in his ear, taunting him, "Is that all you got, George? They told me you could hit. My grandma hits harder than you. You're disappointed, aren't you, George?" Foreman is furious. He throws harder. He swings wildly. He is burning his life force into the air and into Ali's arms. Ali is absorbing the storm. waiting for the clouds to break. By round 5, the tide begins to turn. Foreman has thrown hundreds of power punches. His arms are heavy. He is breathing through his mouth. The invincible giant is starting to look human. Ali, despite the punishment, is still talking, still mocking. He is winning the psychological war. He has convinced Foreman that his best punches are useless. Round 8. The stadium is shaking. The sun is starting to come up over the Congo River. Foreman is stumbling. He's leaning on Ali just to stay upright. Ali senses the moment. He spins off the ropes. He lands a quick combination, a left hook, then a straight right hand that snaps Foreman's head back. Foreman is spun around. He looks like a falling oak tree. He stumbles across the ring, trying to find his balance, but his legs have turned to jelly. He hits the canvas. The world stops spinning. The referee, Zach Clayton, starts the count. 1, 2, 3. Foreman tries to get up at 9, but he is too far gone. 10. Muhammad Ali has done it. He has knocked out the man who couldn't be knocked out. He is the heavyweight champion of the world for the second time. The aftermath was a mixture of disbelief and awe. George Foreman would spend years in a deep depression, wondering how he lost to a man he was supposed to destroy. He would eventually realize that he didn't lose to a better boxer. He lost to a greater spirit. Ali's victory in Zaire was the ultimate vindication. He had been stripped of his title, called a coward, told he was washed up, and predicted to die. He answered all of it with one of the most brilliant tactical displays in the history of human conflict. He didn't win because he was stronger. He won because he was willing to endure more pain than his opponent was willing to give. He won because he understood that a man with a why can bear almost any how. This story isn't about boxing. It's about the transformation of a man into a myth. In Zaire, Ali showed us that our greatest weapon isn't our muscle, our money, or our status. It is our mind. It is our ability to stay calm when the world is screaming. It is our capacity to turn our weaknesses, like Ali's aging legs, into a trap for our enemies. He transformed the rope-a-dope from a desperate defensive move into a philosophical statement. Sometimes, you have to let the world hit you until it gets tired of hurting you. So I want you to look at your life right now. Who is your George Foreman? What is that giant, terrifying problem that is standing in your corner? Looking invincible. Is it a debt? A health crisis? A failure that everyone says you can't recover from? The world might be telling you that you're an underdog. They might be saying you're too old, too late, or too weak to win. But remember Muhammad Ali on the ropes in Zaire. He didn't panic. He didn't run. He leaned into the struggle. He used the very thing that was supposed to kill him, Foreman's power, to exhaust his enemy. The lesson is this: your obstacles are not there to stop you. They are there to be used by you. If you can't outpower your problem, outthink it. If you can't outrun the storm, outlast it. Be patient. Let the giants swing. Let the world doubt you. Keep your guard up, stay focused, and wait for that 8th round. Because every giant has a limit. Every storm runs out of energy. And every underdog has a moment where the ropes become a springboard to greatness. One story, one lesson. Don't just fight, think. Don't just survive, prevail. Stay strong.